Fine. I'm out harvesting you with the darkness.
Alright, so currently, I'm waiting to load the server, and as you see, the queue doesn't want to let me in. So basically, I've decided to do something a little bit different. So we're going to change things up a little bit, and we're going to, where is it? Alright, so we're going to turn that off, turn this one on. It's going to show a lot of stuff. Oop, I picked the wrong one. Here it is. It should be coming up properly. All my chat and stuff still works properly. So that's nice. Is it? Can't hear myself. Yeah, yeah, I just hit the microphone muted. Alright, let's... It's a little bit loud. Let's pick one. What we always do is you go play count, and you go this month, and hit replay. Here we go, ball through. Let me just check over. It's still loading in. Okay, here we go. Yes, of course. Hang on, can I unlock the frame rate? I'm kind of curious. Hang on. Uh, no, I cannot. Oh, fuck it, I got a fast computer. I'm cranking it, baby. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna get the ball. Oh, 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 hang on. Oh well, I died. Let's do it again. Alright, this time I'm gonna win it. Yes, I won. I won. Oh no. Oh dear. It seems winning is more difficult than I originally thought. But it was a fake out. I'm still alive. Oop, down we go. Oop. I'll grab my leg. My leg will hold me as I fall down the pit. Oh dear. Survival. Winning. I don't like plot in my ball throws. Yes. Still surviving. Oh dear. Grab me foot. There we go. It was a trick. That was a trick too. Oh no. It seems I can't escape this one. I am dead. Wait, was my overlay showing up there? I'm kind of curious because it's desktop display. Oh, boys, I hear the music, so I think we're loading in. But I'm kind of curious, does the overlay show up on desktop display? But it appears we are loading in. Oh yeah, it does. The overlay does show up on the desktop display, that's interesting. Okay. Look what did I know about that. Let's switch back over, and you're gonna see everything I do because I can't control that. There we go. Switch back over. Uh, so yeah, everything should be popping up. Hang on. I have elements here that should be popping up. There we go. Now they pop up. Alright, now we're good. If you thought I was going to spend the entire stream playing playing Happy Wheels, I guess you were kind of faked out a bit, weren't you? Hang on. I know audio is going to be fucked up right now, but there we go. Got it back. Okay, got the overlay working. So yeah, I played one Happy Wheels level that was quite shite. Now we're in game. All right. Now I'll tell you something interesting. I actually do want to see them put it in now because what is it? I'll raise that a little bit just because I think it looks better. But the what do you call it? The you gotta put it 4 times, then 8 times. There you go. Now you know what I play with at least. But tell you an interesting thing. So I got the F1 car in the base game in GT Online. Uh, because I have an account on the PlayStation that pretty much owns everything, and I did it all legitimately. Same thing with Red Dead on PlayStation. I could stream directly from PlayStation, but honestly, it's not a very good experience. Uh, but anyway, I got the F1 cars, and it's amazing how different they are to literally every other car in the game. Because I'll give you an example. So, say with this car, I have to kind of brake or slow down quite a bit to hit corners. Like if I want to hit this corner here, like the car does slide out. F1 cars, I can shoot that corner up, no issues at all. And that's the amazing thing about them. Their handling, these new open wheel cars, their handling is unlike anything in this game, even with custom cars. So at the very least, the handling model allows for custom F1 cars to exist, which is quite nice. But I do actually want to see them put into the server because they actually are quite fun to drive around. And the races with them, because they've just put the races in with them, because it was like you got an F1 car for free if you want it on like a wheel spin thing, which obviously you just cheese until you win it, like I did. But then, at the, you know, you get the car, you upgrade it, you can't really do much with it because they put the actual the races that go with the car in a couple days later or a week later after they put the car up. And basically that, oh wonderful. But basically those races, what even the hell is going on? I'm kind of curious. Hang on. So there's like a bunch of guys wearing blue shirts being shot at by a dude on top of a rooftop. Let me go check it out. I see him. He's some dude idiot wearing a coat. I won't shoot him unless he provokes me. Yeah, you're looking very fly myself. Ah. Ooh. They got him. Oh, wonderful. Can I call that out as RDM? Hey boys, can I call that one out as RDM? Ah, wonderful. Ah, can't expect that to happen, but anyway. Oh, there's still one up there. Wonderful. So yeah, that was fun. I'm the kind of person that likes to run into danger. So yeah, I was pretty. That situation is pretty normal for me. Is that a bug on my screen? I don't know. That weirded me the fuck out. Oh, sure, the one we've had a gun out first. Like that was their first idea. And I want to walk myself off the roof with like the very minimal ability I have left. I want to walk myself off the roof. There we go. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I need to be found on the ground. That feels normal to me. All right. There we go. I am embedded in the dirt. The dirt is my home. It absorbs me. Wonderful. Oh, hello. That's an issue. There we go. Now that that's been fixed, I can talk probably. Maybe. I am the Sandman. The fuck brought this thing out here? The fuck? You're making me sick, boy. What the hell is that? What is that? Thing in front of me. What the? Why would you drive that out here? I don't want to see it. I love how like almost like 5 minutes after the shooting happens, they turn up and they're like, "Well, shit, we tried, boys." Did they do that? I bet their logic is, well, the shooting stopped, so I don't think they're alive anymore. I think having the motion blur up as high as it is kind of smooths out my rapid camera movements that I tend to do because I tend to do them. Uh, Things are about to get interesting. Because if I had to describe the whole landscape when it comes to things, pretty much the club life is as interesting as ever. Have they actually put the blip back? No, it doesn't exist as a blip. It's still a shop, but it doesn't exist as a blip, and the casino is still here. Uh, but it is. Jeez, how much money do I have? It is about as interesting as it'll ever get right now. The club atmosphere, and I love it. Yeah. No, bro. I was trying to shoot at him, and then someone shot me. Do they have food machines in here? Oh wait, I think I know where they are. I'm gonna have to. Here we go. Let me take a look. Well, I'm not planning to go to the helipad anytime soon. Uh, I also don't need to use that. I guess we'll just go down to the store like a normal person. I can imagine. Because granted, I think they shot first in that whole situation. And the only reason why I was shot is because I happened to be standing in close proximity to them. uh, oh, there's some taxis online. Oh, I better call a taxi. Yeah. Ah, yes, I don't know how, but they've already got guns. Oh, Jesus. No, look at him. He's gonna run over to get a car now, because the dude saw his back. In a blue zone. Where's the face palm emote? Here it is. I pushed the button. Is it not working? Ah, this is the worst time for it to not work. I'll just do this one. There we go. That'll do. Wait, hang on. I need to bind that one to something. Let's figure out which ones I haven't bind. Guard. Sits. Taxi I gotta keep. Yeah, I'll stick it on F7. Wait, hang on. F7. Yeah, just F7. I'll replace that with that. Oh. Well, shit, I don't even know what's going on here. Wait, I need to set up a... I need to set up like one of those scenes or something where it's like, hang on. I'll pull it up. I'll let you see what's going on in front. Here you go, this will work. And I need to switch it. I have a hotkey, I'm assuming. Uh, there it is. And then I have one to switch back. Oh, I do. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here. I need to put it up. Hang on, here we go. Uh, it was numpad 7, I believe. Well, fine, I'll do it manually. Jesus. That's all game capture. Okay, now I need to put one in. God damn it. Put in desktop browser source. Uh, display capture. There. Okay, hang on. Okay, and when I switch over, oh, fucking hell. There, turn that off. Just that was really terribly done. I know, but every time someone mentions Mendoza, I can set it up. I did it before. I can do it again. Uh, but it's really taking a long time for those. Well, listen, I called a cab, and I mean, did I even did I attach? Wait, you aren't the cab driver I called, right? No, because I called a cab driver a couple minutes ago. It's just a bit of coincidence. Fun times. Are you a cab driver? Ah, waiting for a bloody cab. I'm waiting for a cab, and they won't give me one. I mean, that's just annoying. Fine, I'll get a car, I'll get a car, that'll do. Go for a jog. Jeez, where am I gonna find a car? Oh, well, that's easy. Even the parking lot has cars. Not since they disabled them, at least. Jesus maneuver! Alright, that's my 5 seconds of music. Keep myself sane. Oh, my poor car window. Alright, we're going to the store to buy some food and water, and then I'm gonna buy a gun, because without a gun, you're dead in this town. Yeah, I found the copper mounts actually work best, in my time. I can quickly drive down the road, see how much a gun costs, and be back. Yeah, the copper mounts of food and water that you take, uh, I found that they are actually the best overall when it comes to playing on the server because, you know, that's how it be. I need something flashy to pull some people into my stream. I'm feeling about starting a gang war. Oh, I did buy this one. Well, that seems to be the one everyone buys, so I might as well. I get paycheck tonight for VU. I might, even though I'm never around, but I might even get more, considering that like most of the staff jumped ship, like betrayed the crew. And I'm thinking of maybe encouraging a gang war soon. So yeah, that'll be fun. Are you serious? What even the hell is going on up there? No, don't tell me. The back out of the harm's way. But I definitely know what they're doing, and I mean, it's on stream. So I mean, I don't think there's any admins watching the stream tonight. They've done it in the past and got people in the past for stuff that's happened on stream that I've actively seen. But yeah, I would not complain. This is the one everyone gets. It's like they say it's like a one tap to the head. I don't know about that, but it's worth a shot. Plays good eagle, so I don't care. And if I need more money, I'll just rob a bank. That seems to be how people do things around here, even though I haven't robbed a bank in like a year. True story. Oh god, who's flying that polaire? Oh god, no. God, okay, I don't know. What rank is it to fly polaire? I need to know. Because I need to be flying that shit now. Because whoever they've currently got in. Oh, they legit like sat there and waited for like an hour. Hmm. You need to eat to keep your strength up, man. She'll be right. Apparently that's the most popular bit of feedback that people receive from friends and family when they are depressed. She'll be right. Do I need this fan? That is the question. I'm not really feeling it. No, I'm not. Do I need this fan? Yes, definitely. I'm feeling this fan today. I be pulling out, Captain. I be going to whichever mechanic shop is open first. I have a very fun way of advertising this. See, you may ask, what would I change about this? Well, first off, I'm going to change the colours. I'm going to try and make it really bright and obnoxious. I'm also going to change the wheels, make them look boring and generic. And I'm going to change the wheel on the back, straight up remove it. Because it's a bit of an eyesore. Fuck it, I'm going to Thompson's. Because you know what helps my crippling addictions and depression? Cars. That's probably an Ozzygaming quote. crippling addiction, and cars. Two things which don't go together, but probably do. Don't tell me the stream's cutting every 5 seconds now. Oh god, I have to check this. Tell me, is there anything wrong? No, nothing's wrong according to my finger. So I don't know why it's cutting out. Oh my god, I'm gonna emphasize, whoever's flying that Polair, they are not doing a... Oh, well, that explains why they're flying. Doesn't explain why they're doing such a terrible job. Granted, had I been over to the right slightly, I would have slammed into that car, that bike, and been responsible for stopping a suspect. Very nice. But I wasn't, because I was focusing on Polair, because they're doing such a terrible job. Thanks, Polair. Very cool. This thing drives so slow, it looks like I'm doing the limit. Even though I know that they know I'm not doing the limit. Let's throw on some appropriate music. Ah, there we go. The perfect van for doing drug runs. It seems they have given up and decided to turn around. Oh well. Well, I think I know where they were going anyway. I'm not even gonna ask. Now, you never miss the van. I'm assuming they're waiting for... Wait. No, I know. I see that idea. There we go. That's what's happening. So someone was talking about having a scrapyard in Sandy, but you really need a scrapyard. I mean, we got this, and it's in Sandy. Look at all these people rolling up in their fancy vehicles. Look at this vehicle. This is the fanciest one here. Shit, open. There we... I said open! There we go. And let's turn the music back on. I wonder what the other streamers are doing. It's something I'm not going to answer right away. assuming he's referring to lightly tapping a fuel pump, in which case you fucked everyone over because you're a bit of a dumbass, that's what. Let's go get some more cash for gas. This could easily be a cop stream. People seem to like more of the cop streams, and it seems there's a lot of interesting stuff happening tonight. Obviously, clearly. But this is not a cop stream. Cop stream? Cop stream. Cop stream. There we go. Cop stream. Cop stream. There we go. Because I like to do the other side of it. Very terribly. That is to say, I don't generally do the criminal stuff because honestly, I find it half the time kind of boring. And half the time just really friggin' annoying because you're dealing with a bunch of people who are really narcissistic and they're like, oh yeah, we're the big boys in town, you know, we got the big balls, we got the big cojones. And I'm just like, mate, I may not be a big crook, but I mean, I've been around longer than you have, mate, and I think I know a thing or two. And they're like, oh yeah, mate, well we got 6 guys here with AR-15s and we're gonna come to your house and we're gonna fuck your shit up. And I'm like, mate, I used to do that for breakfast. And they'd be like, yeah, mate, well, that was a long time ago. And I'll be like, yeah, mate, it was only a couple months. And they'd be like, no, mate, that's probably like 2 years. And I'd be like, mate, it was only about 2 months ago. Like, say twice in a row, that really emphasizes your point. And I'd be like, yeah, mate, well, I understand, but I don't want to deal with your bullshit, eh? And I'll be like, I don't know why I'm talking with a Kiwi accent, but I am, eh? And I'll be like checking doors on the drug spots just to make sure I don't find anything. Now I'm gonna drive out into the wilderness for no reason. Honestly, honestly, the whole criminal aspect of the server has really gone downhill. Because as soon as you get some boys that claim they have the big cojones, and it's not just small dudes like robbing banks and shit, it goes downhill fast. Because of course, everyone wants to be the big boy in town, and then they're fighting each other for it. And if they're not fighting each other, they're all being friends with each other to get each other to the top of the food chain. Which is obviously not the intention. We want some gang wars, alright? But how bad should the gang wars be? I was probably involved in the worst of the gang wars, which is where two gangs had a disagreement, 2 decently large gangs, and pretty much every time we saw each other, we shot each other. And that was back when the server was only 32 slots. So that was probably really bad. And that was like the first big gang war my gang started. Then ended almost right after they said, alright, hold on a minute, guys. And nowadays it's just like, alright, let's just take out 1 or 2 members. Oh, we shut down gang operations, guys. Oh, it looks like we've done a big oopsie. So you all make friends with each other, and they're like, alright, well, you see, you get this spot, I get everywhere else. You understand the rest of the terms, right? And they were like, yeah. And they'd be like, hang on a minute. And it's like, nope, sorry, negotiation's already over. And I'd be like, in the middle of it. It's like, what do I get? It's like, oh, you're an old crook. You used to run the town. I get it. Well, guess what? You get nothing. Good day, sir. So I go do some shit, and then I get to, and then I go back to Vanilla Unicorn because I'm like, well, shit, they're kind of failing, and I kind of feel like it. Like I'm kind of vibing. I'm kind of feeling like the VU life. Is that the dude they were chasing after? I feel like I should start like ramming into bikes going super fast, just in case it's someone that the cops are looking for. I don't know. Point is, if you want to do the criminal shit on this server, you really need a crew, and you really need a good crew. Because honestly, if you have a crew which can go a number of months without getting a single member banned once, oh my god, that is like the best crew ever. My old crew had that for a little bit, and then we brought in some members that sure were very aggressive and got shit done, but got banned every once in a while. And it fell apart really after I got the business. It was a sad thing. So anyway, how does one go about reassembling a criminal empire? Well, you gotta find some men first, and there's a very simple method we used back then, and I can probably still use it. It's like, hey boys, want a job? Find the van. And then, when they're expecting it to be a robbery or a hostage attempt on their life, we tell them to hop in the van. Big one. We tell them to hop in the van. We discuss the terms, and they'd be like, "Yeah, that's a pretty good deal." And then we move on their way. Because the thing is, there is multiple ways I can go about this as well. See, there's this thing. It's called the creator something or other. I don't know. It's basically a creator thing. It's a creator package that they can provide to creators on a case by case basis. And the gist of it is, you can ask for anything that's up to a value of $50,000, assuming you provide the roleplay need and the intended roleplay with it. They don't specify anything, just that it has to be under $50,000. So I did a bit of thinking, and I was like, well, $50,000 is the value of a business. It can't be 50,001, but $50,000 is the value of a business. So with this creator package, I could snag myself a business, assuming they approve it, because they still would have to approve it, like everyone else's, because it's not a freebie. Although it could also be a kind of freebie because they like giving those out. They've been giving those out fairly recently. However, the other use of it, which I would find more interesting, is an organization, because the organizations don't really have a price on them. And well, there's kind of been two organizations that have kind of gone quiet. One of them didn't even have a leader. These two organizations have since gone quiet, and well, they've pretty much been wiped from the history books. I guess I don't really have a better way to say that. Just that. Oh boy, I could rob that person, but I'm not a heartless bastard, so I'm not. Okay, everyone saw that? Everyone saw that. Okay, it's not my fault. Everyone saw that wasn't my fault? Yeah, that's not my fault. Ooh. I don't really get what the first big zing was with the stream. I understand that obviously leeching off Blackjack's audience is very easy to do and very rewarding, but I know that's not the key reason. Uh, that's not the key explanation behind why my viewer base spiked, because I think it was the day after on my stream after that my viewer base also spiked, and I think it's to do with starting the stream earlier. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with things. But anyway, this is gonna be a long stream, and the reason why some of my weekend streams, particularly this Friday one, are longer is because, well, I don't get tired very easily. Uh, and it's also so for this creator package thing. It says he has to spend most of your time streaming. Recently I've spent less time in the server on weekdays. However, on the weekends and stuff like that, I have found myself playing the server more often, namely the stream. As such, I am probably eligible for it. Probably. I don't know. They might ask me to judge myself, and I'll be like, I don't know, chief. You know, fuck it. I'm driving this one around. I am the collector of cheap, crappy vehicles because I never put enough work in to get a lot of money. So I only collect cheap, crappy vehicles. Oh, what the fuck? You invite to my meth lab? Yo, is this bait? Yo. I'm gonna go vibe down Grove Street. Yo, let me just... Oh my god, he dead, boy. He dead. No, I'm going down Grove Street. See you fuckers later. Yeah. So who's gonna be in the Grove Street, any? No, surprisingly not. Bus! Turn! I'm not turning! Turn! Wheelie. I'm gonna call it out. You want me to rob a store? Challenge accepted. What's a good way to make cash? Uh, honestly, I've heard that it's drugs, mechanic, and probably some other stuff. Uh, but I don't do any of them, so I do not make a lot of money. Yeah, it's the drug runs that make the most, really, honestly. I'm just checking. Oh, wine runs? Yeah, wine runs make quite a bit as well. Uh, but I would say the drug runs make more. They're just riskier, you know? They come with a risk. I'm just gonna make sure I don't, uh, yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I don't, you know. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. That's a channel. Okay, actually, I'm gonna check it now. Who's in here now? Okay, well, that's back. So, hang on. So, yeah, with the dirty cash, you sell the drug directly. Once you figure out how to process it, because the thing is, it's not as easy as like the game doesn't tell you where the processing spots are. You got to figure it out yourself. People say figure out an RP, but then again, the information dealer exists. So, assuming you have the money, you can do it. Yeah. So you sell the drugs, and you get the dirty cash, and you give it to someone to clean it. And the business owners are generally your first choice when it comes to cleaning because they're reliable and they're going to give you the lowest. They're going to give you the highest cut because they'll take a cut of the money, right? That's part of the agreement. But you'll still make more money overall than you will with wine. Because I used to do cleaning a lot back in the day, even before I owned a business, which allowed me to clean for free. I survived that! Holy crap! I am a wizard! But now I need to go to the hospital. And fast. Goddamn AI, it's gone mad. But I did survive that. Hey look, it's Highway Patrol. Oh my god, they're going across the dirt. Oh, that's a crime. Okay, I pulled it up. Let's go into the dark web. Let's see what people are typing in here. Hi. Okay, now let's drive to the hospital. So yeah, the AI have got really retarded tonight, it seems. That's what I get for driving a motorbike. Pretty fast as well. Actually, now that I think about it, that truck was going pretty fast, so I want to say that was a player who decided, hey, I'm gonna do a little bit of naughty naughty. I'll get here in time. But I'm magical. Oh my god, people are actually sending messages through this message now. Oh my lord, it's as if I've actually got people to use an app that nobody ever uses on this server. The power in my hands. There we go, that'll give him a little bit of tease. Hang on. There's one message. Yeah. You sell meth? Nah. Clown van. I must acquire the clown van. I must. I won't go any higher than 10k. Final offer. Ah, that's wonderful. Ooh, 6 kid. I can tell this is a scam. Because it's the clown. Where was I gonna go? Actually gonna forget. Why was I heading up the highway? Oh yeah, that was why. Second. Okay, I got $15, so I have to run to an ATM. I don't know where the nearest one is. I think there should be one around the corner here. As soon as I fill up the bike though. And get a car that can go off-road. Actually, yeah, if I'm gonna do that, why am I filling up the bike? Yeah, I'm just gonna head here. Yeah, just son of a fucking. This store robbery will be the start of my criminal career again. It's how it started in the past, and it's how it will start again. Yeah, it's be poetic like that. I don't know. Should be fun. I don't think I should take the car that don't have a plate. Ooh, I survived! I am a god! Bow before me, mortals. I am a god. But it goes without saying, I'm gonna need to head to the bank. You wanna know how I found a lot of my old crew? Uh, it's a funny story. Basically, they robbed me. See, it was when the crew was like smaller, we set up like a bunch of bank jobs. We robbed the banks, we bought money and invested it in guns. And then pretty much our plan was pretty simple from that point onwards. It was sell the guns for clean cash, make some fat cash, and do it again. Well, what happened was when we actually thought we had a sale, a bunch of guys jumped us, attempted to rob the guns. The thing they didn't factor in, however, was I had the machine gun in my hands, and I lit them the fuck up. They didn't even have loaded guns. But basically, I lit them the fuck up, and they ran away. Then, later, I actually contacted them back and said, hey, you want a job? And we robbed a bank, and that was their initiation into the crew. It was a pretty epic story. Okay, and we're going to take... Yeah, you know what, I'm feeling it, I never use it. And, the plate is like a bunch of, like, really like it's a bunch of numbers. All right, the plate is a bunch of numbers. Windows are all basically blacked out. It means that even if they do get the plate, they're gonna be looking at a bunch of numbers, and they're gonna be like, is this code still in? It's obviously not, because look at it. But they're basically gonna look at the plate and be like, yo, uh, that plate seems very queer. I still use the term queer like that. But anyway, we're gonna go rob a store. There's no priority queue. There's no priority call. And assuming there's no one on the friggin' highway, yeah, it should be alright. It should be alright. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh no, hang on. Wonderful, I hate when that happens. Is there a guaranteed fix to that? Because that is just really annoying. Anyway, we're hopping on the highway. I know exactly the store to rob, and even if the cops are right there at the hospital, they'll still be too far. Wait, fuck, I forgot they had Paul air. Ah, shit. Okay, it might not work after all. Okay, we'll have to go further up. Because if they get Paul air on it, then we're screwed. Yeah, should be fun. This thing's not too fast, but it can off-road quite well, and that's going to be its main strength, along with the bulletproof windows and the blacked out windows. And the plate, which I purposely designed to be very difficult to remember. Although if you know, you know, if you know stuff that's happened to me in the past, you'll know that that plate didn't really work all that well. So yeah, anyway, I have no idea if there are any cops out in Sandy. Oh dear. Okay, everything's fine, but I probably need to reset voice. I have no idea whether there are cops in Sandy or not. They're gonna be able to respond to this. So let's go check. Just gonna pull off the highway, do some off-roading, and we'll go into Sandy. See if there's any cops around. Ooh, bunker. That's why I picked this one. The off-road tracks are like nothing to this vehicle. However, I probably will need some fuel to make sure that I don't, you know, run out of fuel. Are you for real? The old lock the car strategy. Yeah, it's probably fucked up, hasn't it? Oh, they're just not saying anything. I don't question what they're up to. They don't question what I'm up to. It's a two-way street. It's beautiful. Alright, let's check for cops. There's obviously no one in there. Six-wheeler. Quite packed around here. Yep, no, it seems about as clear as you'd expect. Peak hours and they still can't allocate any officers to Sandy. It's making a lot of robberies, people. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they showed up, turned into a little foot pursuit. Lose my very expensive gun and get fined a hell and back, but eh. You win some, you lose a few hundred. Okay, there seems to be an ambulance out here. That's missing a door. Yep, no, seems pretty clear. Alright, let's go give it a shot. I'm getting those pretty heist vibes. Hasn't happened in a long time. Anyway, we're gonna go straight to Thompson's, and they're never gonna expect us to go to Thompson's. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, we won't be facing this way. It's easier for us to get out. Right, here we go, boys. You're pumped? Because I'm pumped! What's happening? Ooh. Hold on. Get one more. One more. Fuck it, let's book it. Up, up, and away! Ooh! Weed plant. Oh shit! Off-roading like a dream. Ah, well, $1,000 ain't too bad, actually. Oh shit. Well, it was a lot easier than it was back in the day. And considering that I don't hear any sirens, and it's been like about a minute or two, I'd say that that was a pretty good robbery, and I probably could have stuck around for some more money. Am I about to rob this dude? No, of course not. Very nice. Smooth in and out. Da, da, da. The clown van! Anyway. Anyway, boys, I pulled off a robbery. I think that is worthy of my... I think this is the start of my return to being a criminal mastermind. Because I robbed the store of $1,000. But, then again, $1,000 is $1,000. And that's quite a bit of money in this economy. I could become a career grocery store robber. I could pull those munchies off the shelves and sell them on the black market. There is a friggin' tractor here again. Oh, that ninja nearly got taken out. I'm gonna drive by the store again that I robbed. Let's see if anyone's stuck around. I don't know what the cooldown on robbing a store is. I'm assuming it's about 10-20 minutes based on experience. But, you know. Yeah, no, it's there's no one here. So, yeah, they've either cleared out really fast or they didn't send anyone to check it. So, yeah. Very successful considering the player count of the server and the amount of cops. Very successful. I say we rob another. We rob another one on the highway. Although granted they probably sent officers in the Sandy, so we'll do the next best thing, we'll go to Toledo. Well, we'll give it a look. There might be some officers in Toledo. Oh my god! Vita's back! Oh my god. It's my boy. Where in the messages is he? Ha ha, very funny. See, I remember how the other thing that started my career was I started robbing stores with a dude, and then I accused him of being the robber and me as a hostage, and I got off completely scot-free, so that was fun. But anyway, I say we do it again. Let's get away playing this time. Well, I don't think this path goes off very far. Check it out. I kind of went all over the place off-roading before. Yeah, no, this path doesn't really go anywhere. The suspension of this car means it can off-road though pretty damn well. Has a high crew capacity. It can off-road well. Pretty much perfect. Alright, fuck it. Let's give it a shot. I got the shaky hands. Come on, bro. Hand over the cash. Oh, there we go. 400. 300. We'll do 4. Alright, time to see skedaddle. Just a casual person driving on the road, don't mind me. Doodly dee, I'm going off road. Yeah, I could have done more. Oh wow, $1,600. Wow, that's a pretty good payday. I'm making me hospital fees back. And the price of a gun. I gave him some clearance. Knowing the cops, they'll probably assume it was a Supra. Because people always pick the fast cars. I picked the cars that are more practical for the job. They're slow. Anyway, let's head to the ATM. I've made some fat stacks. Mystery drink, 20,000 in cash. Wow, look at that payday. I feel like I'm earning money. And it's so easy. I think it goes without saying. We have to change the stream title to reflect my new career choice. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. It'll take like 5 seconds. Hang on. Oh, actually, a legal case. Interesting. Uh, hmm. Uh, ah. No. No. I'll just take a look through. I'll try and find it. Seems like they didn't have it, which kind of annoyed me. Man, student, man, scientist, man, pilot, man, detective, it's princess, person wearing turban, super villain, person, man, zombie, person running, people, kiss, family, luggage, backpack. I'll guess I'll go with man super villain. That'll work. Oh, well, yeah, you heard a bit all simp of someone else's stream there because Twitch started up. Where is it? Ah, yes. Here it is. Edit. Yes! And now I have to edit my own Twitch stream. I have to edit my own Twitch one and witness someone with a better mic than myself, who sounds a lot more evil. There we go, that's all finished. You should see the change now. Yo, what the fuck is that on my phone? Is that emote the same on desktop? Okay, now I'm curious. Do I not? I don't have a hotkey to my own channel, do I? I need that. I need that. Yeah, no, the one on desktop is like a proper supervillain one. The one on here is like an old man with like a beard and like shit, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I ain't Gandalf the Grey. I'm Gandalf the dude with a gun. Gandalf with a gun. There we go. Oh. I rob stores. I make a lot of money. Yet I forget to bring some money. good to see there's action around Sunshine, even though they're probably not even friggin' open. TM around here. There you go. And a food store. So I don't even need to leave the area. Very nice. But yeah, 2 successful robberies, I'll go call that a success. Because they were. Anyway, let's go put this car away. Let's pull out another car. And, I don't know, we'll go to Galaxy. Play some Galaxy appropriate music. I need to like turn that shit off every time I fly a helicopter as well, because it's like ambient music whenever you're flying. I don't know. If you're flying a plane, I guess it's alright. If you're flying a scenic helicopter tour, I guess it's alright. But I mean, okay, I'm actually gonna go to the impound because the one car that I would actually take to Galaxy is impounded right now. And in all my wisdom, I decided I would go to the garage and put my car away instead of the ATM. Because I work backwards. I have a lot of cars, but they're all shitty. And that's only on this character. You'll find that one character only has tow trucks, and the other character doesn't have any cars. But all my cars are shitty. All of them. On purpose. I literally bought like a really crappy like compact. I took it to the mechanics and told the mechanic dude to pimp it out. And he couldn't stop laughing. And I said, no, seriously, this is... Yeah, you gotta make some cash. You gotta do what I did. Rob a couple stores. You'll be alright. I robbed 2 stores. I made about $2,000. It's easy. It's not hard. You just gotta get a gun and stick it in the person's place, and boom, you're robbing stores. That's it. My brother, William Fitch, he changed his name because he realized what Felch meant. Yeah, no. I've only just 2 of them, but I've had some pretty good experiences with them. And in the past, I've done a lot of bank robberies. The trick is, don't get greedy. That seems to be the trick with the bank robberies, at least. The trick is, don't get greedy. Well, no, not the bank robberies, store robberies. Yeah, with store robberies, it seems that, yeah, don't get greedy with the store robberies. Bank robberies, you just negotiate, you'll be right. She'll be right. Shall we stop into the store on the way, make a transaction? I think we shall. I need gas anyway. We aren't going this way, we're going this way. The Blazer Sport. Oh wait, no, that's just the shitty. The AR decided to go this way today. Oh god, don't do what I think you're gonna do, you stupid bot. No! Okay, that was a close one. There won't be any officers up here. And in case you're curious, I'm not just going off numbers, I just know that they don't patrol around up here. Transaction time. Oh, okay. Alright, fuck it, let's go to Galaxy. I tried my luck too many times. At least you can solo these now, like that's the best bit, because you used to always have to have like a hostage and have more than one person when you did these things, but at least you could solo them now, I mean. That's good. Hey, this is probably about the best car I own. This and the Range Rover, yeah. These are a Lamborghini ones. I think it's faster than everyone said it was. Hey, look, it's a Range Rover. I wonder if I can catch up to it post nerf. It appears it is still outclassing me because I don't want to get too close because then I'll crash and burn. Nope, I overtook it. And he's pulled over to the side of the road. Wonderful. Ninja coming opposite side of the road. AI car decides to randomly pull off and pull back onto the highway. They said get 20k if you drink the mystery drink. But I have a feeling if you purchase it, it's going to be more than less. Oh, I think that was a van. Van. Now I know from my own personal experience, Highway Patrol like to set up the end here. Now look, I know like half the time I play as a cop, so I know all the cop secrets. But honestly, there's a lot of stuff I already knew from my own personal experience messing with them, so it honestly doesn't add that much to my experience of like how much I know. So honestly, everyone knows Highway Patrol likes to sit there. Everyone knows they probably do RBT up from the clubs. Like that's a no-brainer, that one especially. Ah yes, everyone is here. And I am not, because guess what? Just making sure. Hey. Hey, can I get in? Yeah, I know. I consent to a search as long as you don't touch my no-no place. I'm gonna need to make sure I'm gonna need to make sure I can't hear the dude playing the music, because the issue is that that's all copyrighted music and that can get my Twitch stream taken down. Which itself should question why the hell I'm going in here. But they offered money, so I need money. Because I don't have enough money as it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, put it on the normal. Yeah, normal. Normal's the ticket. Alright, I'm a heavy drinker, I need some alcohol in me. Well, I mean, your ads have all been saying like some mystery drink or some shit. Ooh. Oh, I understand your marketing strategy. But I am quite good at the drinks. I might try a red label. As long as it's not too expensive, but because I like the red label. 600? Yeah, yeah, I'll pay that. Just one, honestly. There we go. Coming around to the front. So I'm guessing that wasn't the mystery drink? I think you might have given it to the wrong person. Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. Where's this going? Yeah, no, that is quite clearly a bot. Alright, well, I had one shot. I didn't take it. Alright. Yeah, I gotta clear that up. Wait, no, actually, I have the app. Why do I need to go all... That's the thing, this app is really terrible at administration stuff, so I have to go all the way to Twitch, all the way there, just so I can, just so I can get rid of bot messages. Bot, in case you were unaware. I can't even do it here. Bugger. I won't get rid of the viewer, I'll just get rid of the message. I'm assuming not bot. Oh, this is shit I have to do. Kind of curious how many people are actually in here because I checked the actual Twitch thing. See how many people are in chat? It says there's like 6 people, but all my stuff says there's only 3. There's a dead dude here. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh yeah, you saw your name. Sweet as. Alright, where's the commands? No, that's not it. Logs. Here we go. Here. Okay, I can see logs, but I can't get rid of it. Great. I need a better way of deleting Twitch messages. I swear to God. The hell? That is sort of cool. Alright, I'm coming out. I didn't win your challenge. drinks. However, I am special. I know the full list of drinks. Quickly to the club. I may not be a bartender, but I have compiled a spreadsheet of drinks. Yeah, no, that's just gonna annoy me now. Those messages. Because I don't. Oh shit! I just my car will be fine. Okay, thank you. But he's they tick me off because I understand what it is. It's like people see a small streamer and they're like, oh well, time to chill. And I'm like, mate, I'm not one to cheat the system. Wait, hang on, is it on display capture? No, display capture's blocked. That's. I was getting kind of worried a second there that you saw when I switched over to Twitch. No, it's fine. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like all my apps are lying to me because it appears there is more people currently in the stream than the actual Twitch and what do you call it? Streamlabs overlay shows. So I feel like there's more people watching that it's not telling me about. Ooh. I guess in that situation it's time for me to chill because I am only 2 followers away from the 50 follower goal, which I've coincidentally set to expire in 2 days. So that's pretty good. 2 days just about. So yeah, we have till the end of the weekend to do it, otherwise I'll be very sad. And I promise that once we reach that goal, not immediately because I'm a wizard, but once we reach that goal, I will okay, this is the other thing. I can stop the music in one car, but I can't stop the music in the other. So good shit as well. Yeah, I know they're scam bots. Ban it anyway. Hang on, where is it? Okay, well they're not even here, but I can ban them like this. Magic. Can I? No, I can't. I can't. Yeah, it seems like they just pick a keyword. Okay, let's see. Anything in here of particular note? Spite spear. I'm trying to think. What would they pick? Johnny Walker Black, Captain Morgan. Sex on the beach cocktail. Okay, I'll try that. I'll pull up the list. Okay, I've robbed a bunch of stores, so I've got some money to spend. So I'll pull up a bunch of lists and I'll try and win that 20,000. I'm hoping. I know what their scheme is. I know what their plan is. Their plan is to pretty much, like it's a thing I've done in the past. They want you to chill. Like they want you to try and spend like as much money as possible on the drinks. How they're gonna do it is gonna offer a large amount of money. And the hope is that enough people will spend money on the drinks, trying to guess which one out of like the 25 to 30 drinks there are, the specific drink is, that they will have made like triple the amount. That's the hope. However, when you've got someone like me that knows all of the drinks and can pretty much like throw darts at the probably the most likely ones that like nobody knows about, it's honestly not that. It's honestly pretty bad. Alright, I'm coming back in. Your gang wars. Okay, I'm gonna get this drink. I'm gonna steal their money. Okay, set it to normal again. Because I don't want to be hearing the music. It looks like I don't have to attend that meeting. Where is it? It's my own spreadsheet. I have this sheet. Hang on. Got it. It's right at the top of the list. God, they really need to get less seizure-inducing lights. Alright, I'm gonna get a sex on the beach. That's the first case. That's the one. That's the one. Can I get a sex on the beach? Let me see their prices compared to mine. Yep. Why don't you find Bloody Mary with that? Yeah. Sorry, I'd like to add a Bloody Mary. Yep. This dude. I'm throwing all the obscure ones. I've personally never seen these drinks ordered. But I know because they would have gone through the whole list and they would have. Yeah, I'll pay that. Alright, there you go. That's all done. Okay, what else could it possibly be? Well, it could be the classic Marlow wine. It could be the Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker Red, Johnny Walker Black, Gin and Tonic, Jim Beam, Regal Whiskey, Captain Morgan Rum, Bundaberg Rum, Wild Turkey, Giga's... oh, thanks. Giga's Salted and Spiced Rum. Probably... It's not the Johnny Walker Blues, we know that. VB, Heineken, Crown, Great Northern, Carlton, 4X, Tui's, Han, Cascade, Tui just Tui, Spites, Corona, Steinlager, Stella Artois, Asahi, Bintang, Margarita, Negroni, Moscow Mule, Whiskey Sour, Manhattan, it's Mimosa, Gimlet, Sazerac, Sidecar, Mint Julep, Martini, Daiquiri, Aviation, Cosmopolitan, Bloody Mary, Mojito, Sex on the Beach, Long Island, Iced Tea, and Irish Mule. It can be any of those drinks. That's the point. When I said that they could pick any of those drinks to let people guess, I meant it. That's worthless. The Bloody Mary though. Okay, the Bloody Mary is a bit better, but it's not much better. And I know what we're gonna do with Vanilla Unicorn tonight. We're gonna sell the cocktails. There's so many of them, and they're such oddly named. We can sell all of them, and that can be a specialty. Got mine out. Ah yes, my car is still here. Because I locked it. That didn't set me back all that far, honestly. Those store robberies are pretty much paid for those drinks. Driving drunk? Yeah. Oh, they really should set up some RBT more often. Especially after the Galaxy's doing something like that. Near the gas station by Elton Garage. I see every parking lot as a potential meeting spot. I love it. He didn't mean the casino, did he? Honestly, uh, honestly, I understand if this MLO does cause issues because it's very taxing the game, especially when they haven't even updated the .exe with Fivem to even support it. It's kind of a shitty implementation, but you know. I can imagine with like the drink challenge though, it's just like, before they open up, it's like, what is it? They have already. He's like, all right, guys. So we're gonna choose a drink, and we're gonna have to order it, and that's gonna be the trigger, uh, for them to get money. That turned into a little bit of a bummer, but yeah. Ha, very funny. Let's go. Just typing a message. Do I dare? Ah, fuck, I'm still drunk though. Best idea. Probably not the best idea I've ever had, granted. You get ideas there, you'd be fucked. Somehow every time people have robbed that store, they've gotten away with it. And I can't explain it. It's a miraculous thing. People don't get away with a fishy one though. Leave. Time to put the car away for service. See, here's the thing though. I blend into their crowd. I look familiar. I can infiltrate their group without them. Well, okay, they'll know, but I can. Get close enough. That's not suspicious. Round and round we go. I imagine how a lot of stuff on this server is going on, honestly. We're just like, hey, yo, I kind of like what you're doing with the vanilla unicorn stuff, but I mean, I want you to come over and work for me. Really? It's like, yeah, you can do a corporate takeover, vanilla unicorn. Like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And they're like, oh, no, it didn't work. But, oh, here we go. I'm gonna give you Bahama Mamas, even though they said nobody would ever own that ever again. Wow! I did like that the whistle got their attention, though. I did like that. Down, here we go. Ooh! This car just likes being scratched. This is the one reason. Oh no, yeah, VU will survive because I'm working there. I'm not even kidding. I might be the one that saves the place. I did it in the past, I can do it again. Because I am planning guerrilla tactics. Oh no, I've used guerrilla tactics with every club I worked out. VU, I straight up like went sicko mode on the casino, right? Like you know, taking on their bosses. Galaxy opened. Well, I wasn't around when Galaxy opened, but then Galaxy opened. I started working for them. I started stealing people from the other clubs, like VU and stuff. I drive like the party bus. I don't think it's just us. There's more. But still, it means I'm technically in a very high up management position, which is quite nice. The status quo restores itself. It's because, well, I mean, I don't know. We weren't aggressive enough. See, I was probably the only person in that club to be hired pretty much straight up, like after I walked in there and said, "Hey, I want a job," and they hired me straight up. No like period in between, like as a trial run or anything. I just walked in, said I want a job, and they gave me the job at VU, like straight up. Like no probationary period. Unlike literally every other employee at that club. So it means that there's a lot of trust that's been placed in me. That was back when they had all the managers and stuff, and they still hired me like that. That wasn't desperate. That was a move because they knew who I was. The only reason why I went back to the club is I saw what was about to happen, and I was like, well, shit, I might as well hop on the bandwagon. Try and save the place. Because if everything goes downhill, I can just get ownership of the place again and restore it to its former glory. Because I'm quite experienced. But honestly, just like driving around. I was robbing stores earlier. It's quite that was kind of fun. Let's give it another. Let's give another one a shot. But I'm not gonna rob one that's close to Legion. Yeah, no, it'll probably turn into a gang war because I think the reason why as well is that the previous managers purposely kept things on the down low and stopped trying to be aggressive as if to open it up for like a low blow attack. Because I kept saying we should go on the aggressive, we should start attacking all the other clubs. And Jenna was and the managers were like, no, we shouldn't do that. And Jenna was like, yeah, I agree with the managers. And I was like, well, shit, I guess we're fucked. And well, it happened. What I said would happen happened. And they were kind of expecting it. I don't know. Anyway, let's rob a liquor store. Honestly, if there's some interesting RP that happens here, I'm not gonna care. I think someone is summoning you. I want the beer in the bag, see? Put the beer in the bag, I'm an alcoholic. We'll do free. I'm listening for sirens. Ooh, there we go. Cleared the place out. They didn't have anything. VU was at its most powerful when it was aggressive, and well, you want to know the truth? That was when I ran the place. They cooled thing off, of course, because they didn't like the fact there were constant shootouts every 5 minutes. But VU was at its most powerful when we were the most aggressive, and we took actual tactics to try and take out the other clubs, try and take their business, and we tried to like over-advertise and friggin' do like. If you look back, there was a lot of stuff I did that was overly aggressive, but it worked. I just made $900. That's pretty good. This is the point where my character changes, because I decided that robbing stores is a fair way to make dosh. So this is like the sign that I'm about to get really super aggressive. I wonder, did any officers attend the scene? I'm just driving past because I want to go to Bahama Mamas. No, they did not. Wow, tonight they are really not caring. That is surprising. I could probably rob every store I want then. Hmm. Got some pretty good cash for that though. Checking Bahama Mamas. Honestly, Bahama Mamas would be as hard to run as Galaxy. Well, actually, no, harder to run than Galaxy. It was never a success. Because you come in, it's dead quiet, right? Galaxy kind of has that, but the difference is, right, they've got a different atmosphere. But you come in, it's dead quiet. You can walk through the chairs. The bar is one of the only solid things in here. And you can't even get behind it unless you get like a warp point. But you can walk through the chairs. Right, that makes me sad. There's no other rooms. This is the entirety of Bahama Mamas. Unless they get like something to expand it, this is the lot. This is everything. So Bahama Mamas is one of the harder ones to run. And they must have been desperate if they decided they wanted to try and run Bahama Mamas. Because if you do research on the site, it is difficult. Like, harder than Vanilla Unicorn, harder than Galaxy. Like, to the last person... That's Polar. To the last person that said they wanted to run Bahama Mamas, I said you've really got to know what you're doing because it is a real challenge. Do I dare? No, I'm not. Are they just attending it now? Yeah, VU has a lot of hidden rooms, and that's the benefit. A lot of stuff to do dirty dealing. And I took it outside of the club as well because I'm not a shut-in. VU won't shut down because it is the most like structured, I'd say, club. And there's always going to be someone that wants to run it. It's had the longest history on the server as well, I'd say. Okay, I'll make about they're responding to the robbery I just did. like really late to it. Well, they probably was there. I don't. Okay, they're saying highway patrol. I don't think they responded to the robbery. But anyway, even if they weren't, they knew that it was a robbery, and they probably didn't know that they drove right past the person who did it. See, I had an idea, right? And I wanted to start a Yakuza. However, that idea has actually shifted, and I know what I want to start up now. So I'm gonna have to approach some people about this. But I want to start up a kind of triad. Oh, god damn it, that's bread. I've just been eating bread. Wonderful. But I want to start up kind of a triad, but not like your typical triad. Like people that like import export stolen cars, like they do street racing in their JDM cars. That kind of vibe is something that's actually missing from the server. Surprisingly, like everyone drives their JDM cars around there, like, ooh, look at me, my big fancy JDM. But then, you know, there's no actual atmosphere for it. So I'm thinking of an underground racing club, specializing in JDM, doing drifts and stuff. While also doing some drugs, robbing banks what's that movie? I don't know. God, is that? Oh, okay, no, I already ruled out that store. Did not rule out that store. I'm getting more cautious. Well, not less cautious actually. Getting more, getting. How do you say ballsy with my strats? This one should be pretty out of the way. Sure, it's just up the road, but they've all just been sent down to the highway. I feel like, give me a warehouse interior. That's all I want. Just stick a warehouse interior in the server, right? And I'm set. Like, okay, this one already kind of does the job. This one. Is this not it? There's a bunch of boys chilling outside of the gun store. I mean, they're probably setting up something like I did, but that's not it. Nah. Oh, that's the car dealership. Holy crap, dude. Should I have the gun out? Is that a drift Yosemite? Holy crap, my dude, is this the car dealership? Look at all these cars. That one has guns on it. Yeah, this is the drift you said. Oh, I know. It's yeah, no, that's the drift Yosemite, right? Yeah, I think that's the drift Yosemite. Yeah, it's a bit hard to find this place. Is this the car dealership? It's a bit hard to find this place actually. It's pretty vague. When you say gas station next to Outlaw, there's one that's like directly across from the place. You should say, oh wait, no, Outlaw Garage, yeah, actually. Yeah, yeah. Okay, maybe I am a bit confused. Anyway, all this seems pretty legit. The people that do these, that run like these stores, I know from experience, they have to be like really friggin' rich on this server because they have to buy up all the cars. Oh god, my phone's about to die, and that's probably like the gateway to view accounts. Yeah, I'll say that. Nobody's got it because there's like 30 different drinks. What time is it? Almost time for a business meeting. But first, I'ma rob a store. After I turn the car around so I don't accidentally friggin' get caught with my pants down like an idiot. Right. Dixie out, boys. We're going balls deep. These dudes all look the same. They're all freaking acne face. Ooh. Dude, 3 of these. Come on. Go, 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 go. You know, it is a Mini Cooper. I'll take my chances. Take my chances. Oh, they missed. Ooh, tight cracks. Here's a Mini Cooper. Take my chances. It is a Mini Cooper. I'll take my chances. What the hell is it doing? Oh, Jesus. It's gone over the edge. It is a Mini Cooper. I'll take my chances. Oh my god. They're probably spewing right now. I couldn't hear them because my voice chat broke. Whoa! Well, she's skewed. I am the cat burglar. You'll never catch me. Probies with their tasers. You'll never catch me. Whoop! I am the cat burglar. You'll never catch me. Oh, they caught me. Ah, you caught me. Oh, is it not allowing me to open the menu anymore? I guess that avoids people just like quitting. But it means if they're speaking, I can't hear them. Which is, as you can understand, pretty bad. I had a pretty good run. That was an extremely good run. I bet they weren't expecting that. That was an extremely good run. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get that far. I bet they weren't expecting it when I went up those stairs there. Because I could have kept running them all through the sewer. Grand Theft Auto, that was my car! Well, I mean, I would be carrying an overly sized, comical black bomb with a fuse on it, but, well, you know, we're not in France. Well, I mean, this other officer's also searching. Yeah, I can feel his hands, they're pretty distinct. They're cold. Well, I'm a good sportsman, and you caught me. So, I promise that I won't hurt anyone.
Hang on a minute. Did you say you were going to revoke the license? But that's the thing though, I didn't fire a single shot. I didn't use it. But I've seen worse situations where people haven't lost their licenses when they've fired at officers. Oh no, I'm taking you to court, bucko. I'm a lawyer. Well, I'll escalate my own case. I'll do it. Oh no, I let you catch me. See, I do want to take this to court. Because as an individual, I think that I have a good case against the officers. And I can save myself $9,000 on a license. Yeah, those licenses are pretty bloody expensive. Didn't the other officer tell you? Yeah. Yeah, well that's what I'm saying when I want to escalate the case. But there wasn't a single fire, bullet shot. Well, it's not my fault him and his cousins are all employed around these parts where it's known to be quite dangerous. He knew what he was getting into. I've represented some very prominent people in the past. One key individual once got he got off with a sentence of 90 years, but I will have you know I took at least 4 4 fines and sentences off of him. Oh no, I can most definitely represent myself. Well, I saw some really seizure-inducing colours there, but everything's fine now. Well, if you don't put me in a very high quality cell, I'll tack that onto the legal case. You shouldn't have underestimated the power of the Mini. I drove straight over that highway patrol car. And I'll throw the book back at you. Did I? Oh god, that must be when I went over the highway patrol car. I just hit reverse and the car ended up going over the top of the other one. Yeah, look, the windows are blacked out in the back. It's kind of difficult for me to see what's happening in the rear view. And any sane man would have just hopped out of the car and given himself up. And I'm not one to quit, so I decided to I'd try my luck. No, I'm just gonna say all I need to get my gun license back. I mean, it's just part of the game. The $9,000 is a lot of money to me. Every dollar is essential. I thought you would have checked that already. Yeah, check underneath the hat. It's not a shitty hairline. I used to have a really shitty look like that. Yeah, well, like I said, it was underneath the hat. Check inside of the hat. You'll find some ID in there. Oh, that's where I keep my country club card. Nah, my driver's license should be in the pocket. Right pocket. I'm right-handed. What are you talking about? So, have you searched my person? Well, I'm saying it's in the back pocket. Maybe you didn't look far enough. They'll find nothing. It's completely clean. It's completely clean. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to, I just needed a bit of a frill. Yeah. Criminal record. Well, in my line of work, that's not much of an issue, honestly. The line of work where nobody really cares what history you have. Unintentional assault. See, there's a lot of spots holes in your accusations here, and so a legal case, there would be a lot of situations where someone could pull you up on those, and well, you'd find yourself coming up empty. I would have gotten away with it if I had just jumped off the bridge, probably. Yeah, well, there was a nice soft staircase there. Just evasion. Oh, there was some idea there. Yeah. Well, my accountants have already paid those. I'll have you know. But the matter of the weapons license, that will be going to court. Yes, but are you aware that anyone can go to the court and is entitled to a fair trial under this legal system? Certain situation. If I didn't know any better, it seems like you're a little bit scared of me possibly taking this to court. Well, I'm not arguing the store robbery. I'm arguing the use of a deadly weapon. Did you ever hear of the man that robbed a store with a bat? Yeah, but at the same time, these are weapons that are used in everyday work. Like if you're a baseball player, or I heard of a person that used a hammer. He was just a carpenter. These are common weapons that could be used for an ulterior motive. If I wanted to escape, I'd do it on my own accord. First time I've gone to prison in like many months. Would you mind to subtract the 5 minutes for 5 months for the time we've spent together? It's been a very good time. Did I really hurt their feelings? The kind of action I was looking for. There we go. Ooh, this is all new. I like this. Oh yeah, I really like this. Yeah, but I'm dead. What the hell? Did I escape? No way. No fucking way. Escape prison on my first go. Oh, of course not. Because they planned about that. Get out of here. If I remember correctly, I have a way to get out of here. Interesting. Doors are locked. Get it off the... I will escape. Interesting. You can't keep me in prison, buddy. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Escaping for another motive. I need medical attention. Not clever enough for me. really fucking difficult. Like super difficult, like I'm saying impossibly difficult. But possible. Yeah. Ow. Find a way out of here. It's the last thing I do. Ah, wonderful. Oh, that's one way to escape prison. Well, let's do some sightseeing, I guess. What do I mean by that? Well, while we're waiting, we'll just open her up. Ah, jeez. Need some help with your stream, bud. Hmm.
That'll do. Hello. Uh, surprise. It's a raid. Let's switch it over. Here we go. Oh, hey. Yep. That's great. Hmm. As soon as we're out, we'll go back to the normal shit. But I'm not out yet. Great. I'm out of prison, but I'm dead. That's amazing. And we'll go back to my shit after I figure out how to turn this off. And we're back to our shit. Hello. Oh, just in time. I am a little disgruntled by that. Can you check in here? No, you cannot. I feel like we're stuck on the other stream chat mode. Hang on. Refresh the chat. Turn off my thing. It's like stuck itself to like Snapsy's chat. There we go, it's coming back. There we go, now we're back to my chat. Now if you've switched over and I've lost you, I'm so very sorry. You heard me.
But if you're still here, that's great. Because I'm not going to rob another store. I haven't learned a lesson, but I'm not going to do it right away. Ah. Oh. Well, they've done a horrible job of doing that, haven't they? Just to prove my point. Buy a hammer. I do not have enough money to buy said hammer. Well, that's unfortunate. What car is this? I can't check it. Because I want to see if I can buy one. Car like high suspension like this, space in the back for people. This would be good for driving over cop cars. Clown van. Just a simple transaction. Thought I heard a helicopter. Anyway, let's go. Goddamn AI. I am in need of this truck. Yeehaw. What's playing on the rebel radio? Oh, hang on. Crank the music for a second. What cinematic camera? This is wholesome. Ah, fuck it. This is where I let down my wall. I've got a plan before we go check into the club. You saying anything? I had to clear my ears out for a second. What you kick the truck for? Yeah, sorry, this was just was an order I'm fulfilling, you know, I'm working upstate on the lumber yards, you know. And I was asked to bring some down here. Apparently you got some renovations happening. Rightio. I'll discuss payment with you in a second. I didn't even want to do anything with it. Ah, isn't that a shame? Ah, the poor police car. Ah, the poor thing, look at it. There we go, we got her in perfectly, aside from the police car. I don't have a notepad. Can I use notes? There we go, let's see what happens now. Did that purge all my animations? Oh. No, that's still working. What numbers? 200. I'll check in on old mates, see what's going on. Hey. Thought it was me, but it's you. Yeah, sorry, I thought I couldn't hear you a second. What you doing around here? The Uber? No, I didn't order an Uber. Most people. Oh, what's the place? Hang on, I'm gonna unmute it for this. Hang on. Hey! I might not be able to hear you. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. No, it was me. It was me. So anyway, what you doing around here? Because I'm just waiting for. Oh god, I think it might be you actually. God, I'm having to do this quite a bit actually. My voice box keeps failing. No, I'm just filling an order. Apparently some renos going on, and they ordered like a shit ton of logs. Yeah, they ordered like a shit ton of logs, like $10,000 worth of logs. Mhm. Yeah, well, there's a lot of logs, and they're quite large. They're quite high quality. They come from Polito Bay. They're quite large though. Yeah, no, actually I do. I'm fulfilling an order, right? So someone on your staff has ordered a shit ton of logs from Polito Bay. High quality ones, granted. And it's written here, apparently it's for some reno work. And don't ask me. Ooh. Sorry, my voice box is failing an awful lot. Alright. Well, I'm fulfilling an order. Just, apparently these logs are for some reno work. Some reno work. So apparently there's some renovations being done around here and someone's ordered them in. Yeah, if someone's ordered them here from Polito. Yeah, but mate, this is the highest quality wood. I don't know why they order them straight from the source like this. Usually we'd make them into the tables first, but I mean, you know. Yeah, there's really something going wrong with my head right now. Everything's failing. Yeah, you have no idea how many times I'm having to reset my voice box right now. It's ludicrous. Like, look, I just did that. It's terrible. Well, that explains things. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'll end the stream now. That seems as good a time as any.